All right, guys, welcome to the first ever 2024 Outlawz show. As you can see, we got webcams. We look official now, so type it in the chat if you guys like it. With us today, we have Coach the Lion, which is the Buffalo Bills. You guys have heard him in the voice chat, but never seen him in real life, unless you watch his streams. Then you see the animations that he does when he throws picks and all that good stuff. But we got Coach the Lion in the building. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
How you feeling so far, man? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas?
Boy, that's why I'm working so much.
Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. We got Jay the Kid in the building saying, yo, what it do? All right, so I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek of what we're supposed to do. But given the draft class that we have, majority of these freaking people that are in the draft class, they're not in college yet. So there was a lot of high school football highlight reels that I had to pull up. So I was like, you know what, that's kind of hard to do because a lot of people didn't have that. But this is what it would have looked like here. We would have started it off with Arch Manning, and then we would have been talking his pros, his cons. Well, you guys saw the highlight films for them. So we will try to do that for the NFL draft. Hopefully we're able to do that. If not, then we'll just do the graphics. But that's kind of like the mindset that we had going. And Madden 2025, we will be having these, since they will be in college still for the next 3-4 years. So we'll have actual real life highlight films for them in college football. What's your thoughts on that layout so far, the line?
Oh no, I like it. You know, like I said, that's why I agreed to do this with you, because I think we think alike. You got me spending money that I don't need to be spending money, but that's what you do when you believe in folks. You go out there and you invest. But I like it. I like everything you do because we don't have step. We don't have step over here, OG. We go all in and we try to do what we got to do. But yeah, I love it. You know, I think it's dope. You know, I think people don't see the different perspective we both bring. You know, I bring my coaching perspective, and you bring the Madden knowledge and stuff like that. But I like how we're doing this. So hopefully people will enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. I haven't seen anybody out there do it yet. So so if you guys look at the layout, and you guys watch the Pat McAfee show, you guys know I already ripped the introduction. So let me put that intro back up. That intro right there, I'm gonna have somebody basically read it out for us, and then we'll record them saying it, and then that we can play that in the intros. Our logo that we went back to, this used to be our 2010 to 2023 logo, or 2022. So we brought that back, put the O in the football, kind of bringing back the old school. Isaiah Young in the house, Pro Canna in the house. Welcome, guys. We got the ticker running on the bottom. What was that?
I told them welcome.
We got the ticker at the bottom, basically showing you guys the 3 highlight games of the week, times that they're slotted for. We got one game that's not scheduled just yet, Buffalo and Pittsburgh. So we're gonna try to see if we can accommodate their time window, see what fits them both. But yeah, we got the sponsorships on the top. Use code OGCFM for all 3 of them if you guys want to try them out. And yeah, let's get this ball rolling. Let me take this animation off. And so we're gonna, oops. What is it? All right, so we're gonna do it the old school way, but it looks kind of cool because we got the frame. College players. All right, so we're gonna dive into the quarterbacks. What's your take on this class so far that we have out here for the quarterbacks?
The top 5, no, well, the top 4 are the top 4. I think, you know, when me and OG were talking about it, the only one I wanted to move, I think y'all see it. I think we said was the Dante. I thought Dante more is under Wigman.
What up, Snipes? Welcome to the show, brother.
Yes, sir. What's up, Snipes? But I think Wigman the third best quarterback. That's just me. But Arch Manning is probably gonna be the GOAT. He is the GOAT. You know, when you look at his stats, you don't see many quarterbacks coming out of college with that. And then I think Nelson's gonna be a sleeper too.
Yeah, Nelson's gonna be a
So I think
sleeper.
that mhm.
I see him being
There's also,
a good
there's also
starter.
another gym. You remember that? We also got another gym, but we ain't gonna point that out. It's a gym. I would tell everybody, do your research. It is a gym in the draft.
Yeah, that one that was kind of reserved for one of our people, so we can't let all the juice out in the world.
Yeah, we stopped. So,
I know he's probably like,
but
whoa, guys, we talked about this yesterday. Don't say anything in the podcast.
we ain't. But nah, you need a quarterback. And like you say, you follow OG on Twitter on X, which everybody should. Y'all see the mock draft and stuff like that. You might want to look at it because it's some gems. But if you want any of them 5 quarterbacks fit any style you want to do, like I said, Arch is probably the best one. Nelson is a top. He's a top 5 pick. But I would say you got 4 quarterbacks that should be day 1 quarterback. And Peters is not bad at all either. I think when we looked at his stuff, it's not bad. It's just how you play.
Yeah, so we got our top 5 that we believe are going to go out in this year's draft. Spoiler alert! I don't know if you guys saw Twitter, but we released the mock draft 1.0. First time ever that we do it in week 12, heading into week 13. The number 1 pick, surprisingly, is not a quarterback. It's a D tackle. The Bears are going for D tackle. That's what we're guessing. So let me pull that up real fast before I say the wrong stats here. Hold on.
Yeah, let me see the hype.
Twitter. Where's it at?
I feel like we're like Uncle Chad Johnson when they first did their first podcast.
Bro, I love watching them at night, man. It's funny.
Me still trying to figure out my setup. You know, I got the backdrop a little bit, but we don't get it going.
Yeah, so give me 1 second because I'm trying to pull this up. Damn, where the hell did I put it? All right, let me just upload it to here instead. Image, upload image. It's gonna be on the rookies. So mind you, this is our first one that we do live like this. So bear with us as we're trying to get all the kinks out. Mock draft. There we go. Season 5 1.0.
There you go, the monster.
So this is basically the mock draft that we put out on Twitter. I couldn't find it on Twitter, but you guys see it there. They got the Bears selecting defensive tackle from Georgia, Jordan Hall. Obviously, Vita Vea is getting up in age, so he needs a replacement. And the best D tackle in the game, top 5, would be Jordan Hall. That's who we would suggest they take. Following that, the 2nd round pick, Raiders. What's your thoughts on the Raiders getting Zachariah Branch, receiver from USC?
Oh, like we say, that dude's a speedster. You need somebody to stretch the field. That's who we thought when we looked at the Raiders roster. Like we said, what we did, we just look at the roster and look where things fall and what people need. This usually do not need a quarterback. You know, we didn't recommend him getting a quarterback. So that's why you see who we thought the number 1 player is all the way down at 5. But we went based off people's needs. So that's how you should draft. You know, I don't think a lot of people, you know, when you're in that war room, you know, I'm not an NFL coach, but, you know, I'm just a petty old high school coach. But I'm thinking that's what we would think of. What is a need? You always want to get a need. You don't draft for wants, especially now. So it's a generation of talent. So I like Branch. I think that's good. It's going to help stretch that field. Devontae getting up. That's what it was. That's what we said. Devontae was getting up in age. And it's a replacement.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wide receiving core right now. Devontae Adams right now currently is 32 years old, so he'll be 33 next year. He's got Malik Nabers, which won the Offensive Rookie of the Year last season at 22 years old. Jacoby Myers is the next in line at 28 years old. And then from there on, he's got a couple young receivers that are not up there yet. So I feel like Zachariah Branch will come in automatic 80 overall for sure. Um, he'll take
Starter.
the he'll take the third slot position available, and KJ Henderson. Reason they don't need Arch Manning is because they got KJ Henderson. You saw what they did. They won. He won MVP with that quarterback 2 seasons ago, or actually last season. And the user left because he lost in the playoff game first round, got bounced out with a 16-1 record. Obviously, some people can give out the losses, but they can't take them. So ain't nothing missed over here on our end. But the Raiders are sitting on a gold mine here. I'm not sure what happened with this user that took over them. They actually had 2 users this year. Second user was MIA for about 4 weeks. He got in trouble by his parents. So he came back. He comes back this week. So we'll see what he does, if he tries to get any wins or if he's content with the second overall pick. But yeah, that's my thought. That's your thought on who the Raiders are getting. Number 3, Seattle Seahawks.
Listen to your parents.
Seattle Seahawks, bro. What's going on over there? Like, they got Caleb Williams. You would automatically think, hey, we got the best quarterback in the draft. Let's rock it out.
He probably got one. He probably got one of the best quarterbacks in the league if you really look at it. When we looked at this roster, we only saw 3 wide receivers, and we saw a tight end as your 4th receiver. And we was like, there's no reason to go get Arch. You need to go get the second best receiver. So we both thought Carnell Tate would be the guy. His defense is pretty good. I'm not taking no D lineman this high right here, right? Especially what you got. You got pieces. You need to get another receiver. You need to get somebody who don't stretch the field, help out, who don't create some pizzazz in that offense. Like I said, it's not a bad team. I think Caleb Williams just need weapons. You don't have no weapons. Once we talked about a tight end, there's another person who we thought could be. I would not take no tight end right there unless I know he really don't be like the guy. So I like Carnell Tate right here. What about you, OG?
Yeah, he's 6'2" out of Ohio State. That's gonna add height to that team because they got their number 1 receiver, Waddle. He's only 5'10", 26 years old. Tyler Lockett, amazing career he's had with Seattle. Already up in age at 32. Not sure if he's gonna retire. Speed went down to 88, 94 or 91 acceleration. Third receiver that they got is a young buck, 21 years old, 73 overall, Dane Key. So if they take Tate, I mean, they're automatically bounced up to like a 79, 77 overall receiver. So surpassing Key on that slot receiver role. I just think they have to be active in free agency and pick up receivers because they gotta find a replacement for Lockett.
Yeah, because that contract, right?
Yeah, the contract is just. I think it's up this year, and I don't see them signing them. So that's why our pick is Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. So 3 picks already in, no quarterback taken. What in the world's going on in this league?
Now the next pick, this is the one me and you was up in arms about. So let's explain this one, the Baltimore Ravens.
Go ahead, kick it off.
So me and OG, when we look at this one, Baltimore Ravens, we was like, what all do they need? This is where we got. Tomorrow we'll talk about defense and where we rank some of these corners and stuff like that. This is why we was on the fence, but OG made a good point. So the reason why we chose Desmond Rich, to me, you don't pick him if you don't play him in the slot. He is a slot corner. He don't belong on the outside. If you look at his stats, you'll see why. So then OG pointed out, he said, because we were going for all the corners, and I think I forgot who I said was number 1. But once we look at his needs, that's what he needs. He needs a slot corner. So Desmond Rick fits that. He come in here day one starter, and he play a lot of nickel, which a lot of Madden used to do. They play a lot of nickel, they play a lot of dime and stuff like that. He's a good plug and play person. So that's why we say, all right, right there, you don't come in there. Now he don't need a quarterback because you got Lamar. So I think that's a good pick, and that's why we went with the Desmond Ricks right there. But most people don't look past him because of the speed. But his speed really not that bad. What was it? We saw, yeah, B grade. Yeah,
Yeah.
good, great.
Yeah, so he'll be higher 80s, potentially a
Yeah.
90 overall speed, capped out. But yeah, 6'1". Let me look at his team here. At 6'1", he doesn't need a quarterback. Obviously, he signed Lamar to that big deal, causing him to trade Roquan Smith, Humphreys, like all his key defensive players just to sign Lamar. So if he then in turn signs the new quarterback, kind of a wasted 3 years of his life, trying to sign Lamar. Let me see, where's the Ravens at? Baltimore. So right now, his key needs are not quarterback, that's for sure. Not running back. Not receivers. He's got a whole bunch of them. Offensive line, he's set. Defensive ends, he's set. D tackle set. Cornerbacks is right where he needs it. He's already got an 81 overall Bryce Hall, which we talked about in our last morning pass rush show. Bryce Hall should be traded. He's already 27, 89 speed. No reason why we should keep him. Just because he's already 27 years old, his speed's not going to get anything better. Signing this rookie here, you already got +1 on the speed and the potential to grow. So that's why we selected Desmond Ricks on this pick. What about
Yeah.
these Falcons? What's your thoughts on this Falcons? There's a lot of rumors going around, potentially getting a quarterback in trade, or if not, possibly getting Arch Manning.
So we decided because we heard a room. We don't go out the now. So whenever we do the show, we always don't go out the now. So there's a possibility that somebody might be trading up for that pick. But we thought when we look at the Falcons roster, so like I'm gonna go here. We don't look at the Falcons roster. He said it's a rumor that Ritter he's tired of the current quarterback situation, and he ready for some new life here with Trey Lance. So from what we're hearing, Trey Lance is about to be on free agency. So if he does that, right, and he don't make the trade, I mean, we like we said, we don't want to put people's business out there. We both thought Arch Manning probably the guy he'll go with. So this is where we see our first quarterback come off the book. But I like it. Like I said, Arch probably don't come in. He probably don't be like a 98, 99 throw power, big guy. He gonna probably have 87, 89 speed somewhere up in there. So it's a good pick. I would do it. The Falcons team is not bad. It's not a bad roster. They are. They have decent pieces around, and all he got to do is just keep on growing with them. So that's why we like it, and that's why we said that pick right there for Arch.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy if he passes up on Arch Manning. To be honest, he did say that he doesn't like building quarterbacks up. That's why he's getting rid of Trey Lance. Trey Lance being 25 years old, X factor, 6'4", 88 speed, 91 excel, 94 throw power. I mean, those stats right there in itself, man, he can get a good draft pick for that.
Yeah,
A lot of people out there want an X factor scrambling quarterback, and I mean, he's got a way to get another first round pick for him if he does trade a first round pick for another quarterback in the league. I would probably say reach out to Seattle, reach out to the Raiders, reach out to the Colts. We heard rumblings with the Colts saying that they're moving on from Richardson. Pickett already got
That's
traded
a
to the.
good trade for Seattle. In Seattle, I would make that trade.
You would?
I would. If I was the Falcons, I would make that trade. But
Interesting.
he would have to give me. I'll give him 5 for Caleb
Wow.
and some picks. You gotta have some picks. You get like though. Seahawks gonna have to give me something like he had to give me Caleb. I'm giving that 5 up. He had to give me Caleb. I think I might even go for the 3. Move up and get the receiver. Well, and he could have used some help in the receiver room a little bit.
Yep. Imagine the Raiders or the Seahawks having 2 top 5 picks.
Yeah.
That would build their season right there off rip. Seahawks can pick up 2 receivers. The Raiders can pick up a defensive player and the wide receiver that they want. Wow.
Yeah, it's some interesting thing right there. Like you don't because a lot of people who got quarterbacks they don't like. You know, I love Josh Allen, but he was just getting too expensive. And I look at the younger version of him that I got built up, but I would see how you might want to call Trey Lance. I'll be like, hey, you sitting Trey Lance in that 5, I'll give you Caleb. That might not be bad right there.
Outcast, you heard it here first. We gave you a little diagram on how to set up your trade.
Right, that's not a bad one either. That's not bad.
No, it's not at all. All right, so let's bounce over to the quarterbacks. And our top 5 list is what? Let me see. Let me pull it up right now. Arch Manning going number 1. Malaki Nelson number 2. Connor Weigman number 3. Dante Moore 4th. And Spencer Blackwell 5th.
Yeah, that was expensive.
Mr. Spencer. So let's look at Arch Manning's stats. All right, so physicals. Crap. All right, so physicals are okay. Awareness A, break sack C, carrying A B, injury A B, juke B C, play action A, deep accuracy A, medium A, short A, throw on the run A, under pressure A. Falcons, this is your guy. Only thing that's holding you back is the speed, but I mean, you're rocking with an 88 speed. I don't see him going anywhere higher than 88, possibly 87, 86, 85 speed.
But he fits what everybody likes to run. He's a spread style quarterback. And he still be a pro style. You run pro style offense and stuff like that. Now I think it'd be crazy to try to run like read. Well, you can run read option, but quick, fast, and hurry.
Yeah, I think
Just get in.
I think that's what Outcast is looking for with the Falcons. Is someone that could be a better read option quarterback. And Arch Manning would not be that type of quarterback. He'd be more of a shotgun / under center quarterback. Gets the ball out real quick release. So yeah, I don't.
Well, is that what he's looking for? Then who is it? The other quarterback you don't go for? You calling the Raiders?
If it's not Arch, it's Malaki.
Yeah,
Malaki Nelson being the second quarterback on our list.
And what the speed? What he got 8.
Let's see. The speed says good to great.
Well, that's pretty good for a quarterback, though. Good to great.
What does it say his speed on this? Doesn't say. It doesn't have acceleration either. I mean, I probably see him in the same range, 87, 88 maybe. Tops. Mm-hmm. And at that point, it's like, okay, why am I trading Trey Lance for if I already got that on my team?
Yeah.
Because deep accuracy is A, medium is AB, short is A, throw on the run is A, under pressure is A, awareness is A, play action is A. His spin move,
There you go.
if he wants to scramble,
His
is an A.
acceleration is great to elite, and his change of direction is great to elite. So, maybe.
I mean, he might be able to pass up on Arch Manning and get Nelson, but that's gonna be tough if it's a bust.
That's tough because I was still it was me. So Archman, his speed is good to great. His acceleration good to great. But the one he need to look at is to change the direction. His change the direction is great to elite. So that's a good read option because you're pulling and you change and get out there and then you get about 5. You gotta think about football. Let's say you run that play on 1st and 10, you get 5 yards. Hey, now I got 2 down to get 5 yards or stuff like that. You try to have a home run hitter in the run game, then the best thing to do, here's the cheat code for everybody. If you want to do all that, you'll find you a read option quarterback. Just like somebody who's fast. It's the secret, man. We always do it. I have one quarterback who's my primary quarterback, and then I want to run read option. I substitute that person in like a pistol formation and stuff like that, and I'll put that quarterback in there. There's some of them in the draft, but there's some of them in free agency right now. So that's what you want to do. But it's rare to find a two-headed monster. But like I said, Herbert is probably one of the best ones, other than not named Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen is as well too. For some reason, they're a great read option quarterbacks. I don't know why, but I've seen Justin Herbert bust a 60-yard touchdown running back. So it just me, hey, it just and his speed. He hit that decent speed, but in that case, then the other trade that we're hearing about that makes sense for him. Then,
yep. Next player on the list is the Dante Moore. No, he's the next. So we moved up Connor Weekman to 3rd pick. Why was that? What did you see in Connor that told you, hey, you know what? Let's bump him up instead of Dante Moore.
I think it was big on me. So I look at quarterbacks. They're both the same. They got 6'3", strong, 215, both of them. When I look at throw power for Dante Moore, it was solid, good, cool. But I went to Connor Weekman. We saw great to elite. They're the same quarterback, but one just got great to elite. And then you got to look at his deep accuracy. His deep accuracy is B. His medium accuracy is A. His short accuracy is A. His throw on run is C, and his under pressure is A, and his awareness is B. So this sound like a great pocket quarterback, spread quarterback, like we've been saying most people like. Dante Moore, look at him. He got B. He got B deep accuracy, B medium accuracy. His short accuracy, AB. His throw on the run don't be a B. His under pressure don't be an A. His awareness don't be a B. I'm not saying this guy don't be bad, but I got solidly good throw power. So that telling me his throw power don't be like, might be 87, 88, somewhere around there. Well, I got elite one. I got great to elite, who I probably get like 93, 94, something like that. I'd rather go with that. And it is a difference. Like y'all may have heard me on the show one time talk about my disc game for CJ Stroud when he first came out, when the game first dropped. His throw power just an 89, and it makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I see Dante more of a project quarterback, someone they want to have in the second slot, just ready to go once your quarterback retires. Because he's going to be a big project, and with the incentive plans that we have, I mean, it could happen faster than normal, but it's going to be a hard project to get that speed up and all these other categories that we don't incentivize.
Yeah, good.
So
Like with Connor Weekman, ain't doing nothing with him. He's a pocket quarterback. Cause he's slow as dirt.
And then the next quarterback that we have on deck is Spencer Blackwell. Let me see where he's at.
Oh yes, oh
We gotta
Spencer.
find him right there. So right now he's got number 7, and his skills are awareness DF, break sack D, injury D. Ooh, wow. Nothing
So
positive here, but what is it that caught your eye?
physical, go physical, throw power, incentive plan. The throw power, great to elite, great
Oh,
to
okay.
elite. So you talk about the incentive program, guys. This one right here, he'd be a gem. He would be a gem. We got stuff in where we could upgrade his awareness. We get that from the D. So you see stuff you don't like right now, but we have things to raise that. You put him in that second slot like OG been telling y'all doing y'all in your training camp. You put the project people like that, his stuff will go up.
Yeah, just like the Jets, he just said right now in the chat, he did the same thing with MPJ, sat him behind Aaron Rodgers for one season. Got him a few playing downs out there when the league was manageable. And MPJ now is a beast. He's an X Factor, 90 plus or 89 overall quarterback. So sometimes sitting a player behind, not starting them off rip, that can get you good. Steelers kind of did that this year with Artie, but they decided to put him out in the starting role and trade Pickett out. So we'll see how that plays out, if it backfires or if it doesn't. But yeah, this is a. I didn't even see that throw part elite.
Yeah,
I bypassed that one because I just saw the F's and D's. I was like, F that.
yeah. This one that you look at me say, okay,
All
because
right.
like I said, it is somebody else in, but I'm not gonna say. Leave it alone. Let's go.
Yeah, someone's over there watching and like, shh, don't say anything. We came to an agreement last night. Don't say anything.
It was funny. He mysteriously started talking in the chat when we saw that.
Yep. All right. So moving along to running backs. Top 5 running backs on the board right now that we have is Dylan Edwards, which just like the board shows. Curtis Beverly, same thing. Gabe Jalisi. See, he's number
Yeah, he
6.
jumped. Yeah, he jumped. He jumped. We
Um,
we jumped.
Javier Virgil, number 7. And then Jamie Beverly, which is at the top right now at number 3, being 5th. So let's go in order. Dylan Edwards. I mean, what else is there to say about him? He's the next best running back in the draft. Elite, great to elite acceleration, changes direction, great and elite, jumping, great and elite, speed, great elite, strength, marginal decent, but that can be fixed.
Yeah,
His grades: awareness B, ball carrier vision A, spin move A, juke move B. Everything else is it's kind of okay, but that's what the store's for.
yeah.
What's
Uh,
your
uh,
what's your what's your thoughts on his overall speed and potential overall?
um, the thing that really catch you about him when you see acceleration great to elite, the change to the rest of great to elite, and the speed great to elite. That's pretty freaking good. You know, you would like for that agility be great to elite, but solid to good, pretty good. You look at that speed great to elite. You're looking at probably like a 90, a high 90 um, running back right here, especially if it gets to elite. It go to elite, then what you got a 90, you got 90 5 plus running back right there on speed. That change to the rest is probably gonna be pretty good. It's probably gonna be like a 92, 93. And that's what you want to see right there. Acceleration is gonna be high. But like I said, what you have to work with him is agility. But you could work with this running back. You know, you want to be a little stronger, but in the world outside zone, inside inside zone and stuff like that, y'all ain't running this guy out. He probably gonna be outside power, probably some tosses and stuff like that. You see running backside counter. with him because you don't have that change direction. So he probably get up out of there quick, which a lot of people are scared to run in the league unless you got a bruiser. But and he'd get up out of there. You can see Counter being ran a lot. But I like him.
Do you see
You know,
him
he got.
going? Do you see him going in the top 5?
Ah, it just depends who's there. Um, there was somebody there, but I don't think he'll do that because they like what they do. But if they make that trade, I can see this person replacing that monster. And it might fall down right to you. The funny thing about it might fall to him.
Yep.
And y'all better not let that happen. I see that happen. I'm gonna come snatch him up before you get him. Because this is somebody you don't want him to have. But that's in case. Hey, look, that's in case he do what he been saying he gonna do. But I can see that person doing.
All right.
You know, somebody else I can see that Saints.
Saints? Yeah, they could probably use him.
He's a good running back user.
Next up on deck, we got Curtis Beverly, projected to go 2nd overall running back. Physicals, great to elite and excel. Changes direction, good to great. Jump, great elite. Speed, great, good to great. Skills, ball carrier vision A. And that is pretty much all. Break tackles B. Everything else is subpar. That's kind of a big drop from 1 and 2.
But that ball carrying vision, that makes you feel good. Now that carrying is like a C. Yeah, I think he don't drop down. With stats like this, his juke got to be a B. It got to be a B. But that trucking's a B. And his spin moves a C. So that tell me that juke might be a C. That's what it tell me. So his carrying might be B, and his awareness probably gonna be high. Just look at it.
Yeah, saying top fits are the Bears, the Browns, and the Bengals, which I don't even know how that they came up with that. Man, be tripping sometimes.
Oh yeah. They say you need a running back.
The next player that we have on the list is Gabe, which number 7 or number 6, I mean.
Yes.
So Gabe, acceleration solid to good. Not so good to start off with. Change of direction solid to good. Jumping decent to solid. Speed solid to good. Strength marginal to decent. So for him, ball carrier vision straight F. Spin C. Trucking D. Kick return, he's a B. Projected to go in the 3rd or 4th round. I don't see him going until like the 5th round, possibly. But that's just my opinion because the stats that he shows, I don't like those.
If you all guys actually do their research, like when we were looking at these running backs, the next ones in front of him, they all seem like the same player. So I don't see like he said, I don't see another running back. The top 2 running backs are round 1, round 2, round 1 through 3 running backs. This running back, he was 5th round. I think the next ones were like 5th round. The only reason why you would get him earlier is like you can't. There's nothing to do. He's a kickoff returner. He's a kickoff returner.
And for the most part, you can draft the receiver for that. Get a kick returner, potentially faster speed than what this guy can achieve. So
yeah,
we'll see who signs him and picks him up. Maybe the computer picks it up for one of the teams that doesn't show up for the draft.
We might revisit this one because I see that ball cat visit. He ain't returning no. He ain't returning nothing for me, but his awareness might be high, so that's why. It ain't nothing you do.
Yeah, the next running back that we have is Javier Virgil. Ball carrier vision Oh my god. So
Yep.
acceleration, great to elite. Change
That
of
was that's
direction.
why. Yeah, them two stats right there. That's why.
Yeah, change of direction, great to elite. Jumping, good to great. Speed, decent to solid. Strength, marginal to decent. Ball carrier vision F, juke C, spin move B, stiff arm F, and then everything else B to D for the most part. Injury, awareness, spec catch, stamina, kick return, medium route. Catching is A to Z, catching traffic A to Z.
He's an incentive player, guys.
Huh?
He'll be good if we use the incentives on him.
Oh, yeah. That would be just
I'm
because
the
of his acceleration being great to elite and change of
yeah.
direction.
That's the only way you'll take a shot at him.
So I kind of see him going before Gabe in the draft,
Yeah, I
probably
like
fourth round.
yeah. I
It'd
can
be a
see that
nice little
too.
project to have to build up a dual threat offense. Next person that we have is he's in the third slot.
Jamie.
Jamie Beverly.
Right?
Physicals, excel, great to elite. Change of direction, decent to solid. Jumping, great to elite. Strength, great to elite. Speed, good to great. Awareness, A to Z. Ball carrier vision B, break tackle A, carrying B. Juke move D, stiff arm A. This one could potentially be a good fullback for you.
He's a truck. That's all he is, guys. He's a truck.
Yeah, it could be
Look
a
at his
good.
size.
Yeah, he'd be a good goal line type of running back.
Yeah,
More
5'11",
yardage.
233. 5'11", 233.
What do
And
you think?
his strength great to the league. That's
What round do you think he's gonna go in? Projection is 2 to 3.
he's not. I'm not drafting a Mike Allstott fullback. Not even don't disrespect Mike Allstott like this. You know, this is a Brad Hoover guy, old Pam. Uh, he, I see him like maybe fourth or fifth round. He's a fourth or fifth round player. I'm not taking a shot on. Like I said, you can't improve. Well, there's a way to get speed going, but he's not. He's not an every down back. He's a supplemental back. He's a power back.
Yeah, situational only.
Yeah, he'll be good
Nice.
for running. Everybody who like run ISO, and he's a good power back. Yeah, ISO and power. Like that's what I was doing. ISO and short yard stuff, like um off tackle and stuff like that, or trap. He's a good trap back. Yeah.
Yeah. 0-1 trap. That'll get straight through.
Yeah.
All right. So moving along from running backs, we go to wide receivers. Surprisingly, this guy is the next Marvin Harrison Jr. in this draft, in my opinion. Zachariah Branch. I feel like he's
Yes.
gonna have over the top speed, mid to high 90s. His physicals are great to elite excel, great to elite change of direction, great to elite speed, great to elite jumping, and strength is solid to good. Being 5'10", that jump gonna help out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Deep route run A, juke move A, catching traffic can get worked on C, catching a B, back catch B, short
You like
route is A to C. Catching, I said that already. Medium route A to C. So, what's your thoughts on Sakurai heading to the Raiders?
he's deep. He's just a deep route runner. That's what he's gonna do. The only knock on him right now is if you look at one thing in the Madden world, that agility good to great. That with everything else, you really don't want to see it right there. But he could work on his awareness. Probably be a if that agility good to great. His awareness probably be a C. And his medium, he just look at it. His short route might be an A. Let me look at it. What is his short route? Yeah, his short route might be an A, and his medium route might be a B. Now that release is an A or a B. He's dangerous, which I think is going to be an A.
Damn, you
But
think it's gonna be an
I think so. If that thing's an A, you got a gym. And you know a little bit about Matty. He come out and his release is an A. Whoop. But A deep route. This is a good project. He's a not a good project. He's come out day one. It might be the rookie of the year
A?
in the right system.
The only knock that I have with him is he's only 5'10".
Yeah.
So he automatically doesn't go to the first slot, second slot, which is why it's good for the Raiders because they can put him in slot. But that's where he would go in my team if I was to pick him, and that's kind of why I'm deterring away from Branch because I mean it's either between the D tackle and a wide receiver, and if he was 6 foot plus, automatically a Bear. But being that he's 5'10", he can't get on my six flags rides. I can't get him there. He doesn't
But
reach
the only thing you hate about him being in the slot, and just me being honest, his medium route not a A. I'm not no. Because you want to run, it just depends on what you run in them slots. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he has outside receiver written all over him, but he's 5'10", like you said.
Yeah, it's only knocking him. What up, J Bugs? Welcome to the stream, brother.
Unless you run short, he will. Depending on how some people play, he's gonna be a whip them zip routes, drags, quick outs. Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, it'd be a good change of pace for that type of offense.
Yeah,
I mean, I see a lot of people doing drag routes with their outside receivers. So, I mean, it could still work if you do a lot of drags with that receiver. But then you're knocking yourself short from the deep bomb
because it's set up.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
which a lot of people don't know how to set up. They don't know how to set that play up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, cross drags he'd be really good in that style offense.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be a good one for that. The Steelers cross.
Yep.
Look it up. Because he gonna be open. He's gonna be open.
The next receiver we got on tap, going number 2, is Carnell Tate. We got his physicals as Excel, great elite. Changes direction, good to great. Jumping, great to elite. Speed, solid to good. Strength, decent to solid. Nothing. Deep route is A. Medium routes A. Release is A. Wow. Spectacular catch is C.
That's what he is right there.
Whoa, how tall is he again?
He's 6'2".
Whoa. Speed though. Speed is solid to good. But his acceleration is great to elite. So he's probably going to be like a 93, 94 Excel, 88, 87 receiver. With those,
I'm going to tell everybody something. His catch is a B or A. This dude probably could be the best one. Because, and that's why he said, whoa. There's 2 stats that really stand out. That release is an A. That's pretty freaking good. And then his medium and deep route. So that my football mindset come in. He's 6'2", he's 180, so he lighting him. Hey, he's an X. He's an X or an X receiver or a Z receiver. So in layman, he's an outside or he's a slot. He can play either one. It don't matter where you put him at. He's gonna be successful there because he get out his routes and hit that change the direction being good to great. That's pretty good. His jumping, if that thing is what I think it is elite. He's gonna be nasty. I definitely use my point on his awareness, especially I get to see. But his catching a B to A.
Yo, I love doing this show because I just I just found a gem, and he's not first overall quality, but we can make him first overall quality just based off of
Yeah.
those three stats that we just went over and the acceleration.
And you could do the way you do your training, you can make his spectacular catch go up.
Yeah, that's what we did
And
with Xavier.
yeah, you don't have to do deep route, guys. You don't sometimes read all your stuff. Don't choose a stack. I like playmaker this year, man. That's just me for certain people. Like it was me, I put playmaker. I'm investing in playmaker for him because he already got all the other stuff. I'm not worried about deep route because he already got an 8. So that's telling me that thing probably gonna be a 90, 92, 93, 94. So he can run routes. I just want his spectacular catch and his release is an 8. Oof. Oof.
Man, oh man,
That's dangerous. And he's
man,
6'2". I thought he's 6'2".
that could be my replacement to Gabe right there.
Oof.
Oh
I think
man,
his knock is probably his catch. His catch is out there. I'm telling you.
so we'll keep an eye on him as as the season
I
goes
want to see what
on.
his catch on. What because I see what his catch. And he'll be, he'll still.
Jalen's over there saying Ranch is more of a Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I couldn't agree any more with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you see that one, what me and you were talking about. We did say I forgot to say that with Brent. If you get Brent, change your offense to spread offense. Look at the Dolphins playbook. You want to have a whole lot of jet sweep, a lot of motions and stuff like that because he get it, he's gone. You also might want to look at the spread, run the orbit stuff, the orbit stuff with the running back and receiver. He's dangerous. You might want to also put some of that Debo pack stuff in there with the 49 because that's where he's on fit. But that's somebody you want to get the ball to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's just personally.
Next
But this
receiver.
one right here, this is yeah, I ain't we I think we did say that, but who the next one?
Next one is Barry and Brown. Hold on, where's he at?
Yeah, I know why we did that.
All right, so
We
his
had
physicals are great to elite acceleration. Change of direction, good to great. Speed, good to great. Strength, decent to solid. Skills, break tackle B, juke move A, release B. Everything else is eh. Catching is A to C. Deep route A to C. Medium A to C.
you
So
got to stack.
potential's there. Potential's there.
You got to stack. And you already see, you said it's 2 stacks that stand out for him. That release and spectacular catch. So this one, I hit deep route. Hit deep route. Oh, let's look at it. Great to acceleration, great to elite. Agility, good, great. Speed. And he's what, 6'1"?
6'1".
He a playmaker. Cause look at it, break tackle and his juke, yeah. This is slot receiver. He's screaming slot. He got B release. Now his catching might be the one that's messing him up. He's good though. Just looking at it, 6'1". He ain't running no short route. So yeah, guys, he's not a slot. You're not putting him in the slot.
Yeah.
He is a field stretcher. So then now you remember how we just said about playmaker? What would you do? What would you pull all his stats at? I'm probably gonna go deep, the deep on route. Or I might do physical, tell you the truth.
I might do catching traffic to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
just to solidify that go to third down receiver.
Yeah.
Because it's catching is A to C, so the catching traffic between B and D is most likely going to be a C.
Yeah.
But if you get that up from a C to a B, oh man,
He got potential.
Yeah, he's got some good potential there.
Like you gotta look at he got his stamina and spin move A and C. He's
Anytime you see the B and D, that kind of scares you off because majority of the time they're C rated.
Mhm.
But I mean, with the store that we have, all that stuff can change real quick.
He's dangerous because even let's say worst case scenario, let's say a deep route go to B. No, I think because he's 6'1", it's gonna be A. That medium go to B. So that's all he is an outside receiver. He is an outside receiver. He cannot play. You cannot run. You run a drag with him, you're wasting your time.
All right, so moving on
And
to the next receiver, Christian Woods. The right there. All right, so he is 6'4".
Moss.
Randy
This is the
Moss.
Moss.
Randy
Yes.
Moss Jr. Solid, good acceleration, jumping good to great, speed decent, solid, strength solid, good. Wow, catching a D. Never mind.
He dropping pass. Well, he just run him off.
Yeah, he's not. We're not going to talk much about him.
I think the reason why we did this, folks, is because you look at the other receivers, it's shorty doo-wops. But this one, yeah, this one we saw. I saw 6'4". I got happy. That catch indeed. This one, he's a project. If I draft him, I'm drafting him in the 4th round, and he's going to be training camp every week until I fix that catching. Because that catching, he probably have like a low 80 or a high 70. And you can't play for me like that.
Yeah, he could be like a slow. And Jets just said that's Browning. That's OBJ.
I like that.
I mean, he could be a good red zone threat for sure, but the catching part is the iffy part.
But look, his regular catching is D, but his spectacular catching is C. Wow.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And his short route is a B to D. So probably his medium route's an F, deep route's a C. That short route's a B. It gotta be. And that's what he did for red zone.
The next one that we have on tap is, who was it? Rocco Mason.
Shorty do rock.
He is sitting at 5'11". Speed or acceleration, great to elite. Speed, solid to good. Strength, great to elite. So he's more like a Julian Edelman type.
Yes.
Catching a spec catcher A. Yeah, that's a straight up slot receiver right there. You got Edelman.
Yeah. I think that the reason why I said this one was them two right there, the short route, medium route, and then deep route. I ain't like that. But he catch.
Yeah, but he can get that bumped up real quick in training camp. By week 9, he should be at least at a B.
So let's say this. So you see them three. See short route C, medium route C, spectacular A, and deep route CF. And you already know his release is going to be a C or a D. There ain't no way. And now it's a B. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all better get him because he's going to be, he is a slot.
Yeah, the thing that caught my attention was the physical acceleration, great to elite.
Yes. Like, you don't get out of it.
If you fix that release to a B, man, that's gold. But
yeah, I think I'm gonna work on. He's dangerous. He could be dangerous. I like that one. I'm gonna take a note of that one. Say, look, pull my mat pen out. Take note of take note of Rocco.
As you take notes, we're gonna move on to the tight ends now.
Oh yeah, this was
So the tight
A sleeper
ends.
cat.
Do we have any Lovelands in the building? Do we have any Oscar Delps in the building?
I think we said we got one. And I think it's the one, if you click right on that name, I think he is on that little Colton.
So we
The
got
reason why we said this one was look at the measurables. So go ahead, OG.
wow. Acceleration,
Yes.
great elite. Agility, great elite. Change of direction, great elite. Jumping, great elite. Speed, great elite. Strength, good to great. Hold on, what? Break tackle B, catching B, injury A, medium route B, short route C, run block A to C, deep route A to C, pass block A to C. Bro, I think he's gonna be better than both tight ends actually.
So you remember so the reason why OG said wow. You go back to the scouting report. Go back to the scouting report right quick. I want y'all to look at two stats. Height and weight.
6'5", 248, 22 years old.
It did go to his physical. His speed is great to elite. At 6'5", 248 pounds.
Could this be
And
the
he got
second coming of
that.
Kyle Pitts?
I think so. And you remember that? You remember when I said when we was talking about the Raiders pick? We were talking about the two people who didn't receivers. And I said, there's a tight end that, hey, I might look at. God, here you go. This guy is, I think he's Kyle Pitts. I really do. Yeah, that speed is elite. You got Kyle Pitts.
So my pen and paper just came out, and I just wrote down his name, circled it.
Yes.
He is good to go. He is good to go.
Yes.
Holy crap.
I think that fit. That was that conversation. No, we didn't have a conversation about it. But I told you, you remember I said, hey, it's another one. And hey, I think so.
Wow, I did
I
not pay
think he's
attention
top
to
five.
that.
I think he's top five worthy. That's just me. I think he's one of the best picks in the draft.
Wow, that is crazy.
You don't really care about the pass blocking. You want to know about the run block. What's really impressive, his run block is A and C. His run block finesse is B and D. And his run block power is C and F. Guys, that his impact blocking is B for D. When you look at tight ends, you really don't care about no pass block because they don't be running routes. But the run block one, that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
So you see it run block power is a C and F. Even that D, you can get that fit, but his finesse is probably a C. And his regular run block is a B. You got gold right there.
All right, so we
You
might
got
have
gold.
to revisit these top 5 teams and see who's the need for a tight end. That'll
But
be
there's more. You got more. This is the gold mine of the draft right now on offense. Let's go to the number 2.
number 2 is going to be Calvin Beasley. So his height
Another
6'6",
mhm.
249, 22 years old. Acceleration poor, marginal.
Go past that, fella.
Directional, marginal decent.
Go to two stats. We go to the 2. You see them.
Yeah, speed is great elite. Strength is great elite.
All right. So then we look at them skills.
Skills, nothing stands out really. Run block is an A. So it can potentially be a Mercedes Lewis type of tight end where he'll set the edge and be able to get 4 or 5 yards, do out routes for the start. With that great to elite speed, he could be a good project to have on your team.
I see him more as in the I formation. Doing your there's another one I want to say, but it's And then the I formation doing that on play action, he's a play action tight end. He's gonna hold it, and then he's gonna be able to pop into that hole because you gotta look at his short routes at D, so that's already like, yeah, I want to run some outs. But you look at his catching traffic, that's cool. He's a good pop passer route, so you want to run them quick. 9 balls and quick goals, route the line. He's gonna be there. He probably gonna be decent in spread offense, but you see more in pro style offense. Like, so when I mean by pro style, power run, setting that, going out the run and play action, he probably be good in pistol, in that full house, coming out that backfield a little bit. Because his deep route probably not, it's not probably a B or a D. His medium route C, that's cool. But his run block, he don't help you in run blocker. So you're drafting this dude for I formation and be a play action person. But he also could stretch the field. That 6'6" is, you can't coach height.
Nope. Yeah, that's crazy. 6'6", huh? Wow.
That's why I say, and that, like I said, that other is a shotgun set, a gun set where you come out with 4 tight ends. He's perfect for that formation. Because there's a play, if you run it right with him, he probably gonna be open every time. Can't get y'all. Can't get him off. I think you know what I'm talking about too. He is open.
Yeah. Next tight end that we have on deck is Greg Bowens, right there. He's 6'3", 243, 23 years old. Physicals, great to elite excel. And then the rest are average. Speed is good to great. Yeah, change of direction is great to elite. But the speed, good to great. Yeah. 6'3", he's just an average Joe Schmo. Spectacular catch. It's crazy. A.
You ain't drafting this cat 1 and 2. This is a third round. And the reason why, his run blocks a C, his impact blocking a C, and he's 6'3", so you telling me that I gotta play him in the slot a lot. I don't want him in the I formation, but he's 6'3". That's the only turn off a little bit.
Yeah, going back to Beasley, Jay the Kid just said that's Gronk.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Gronk wasn't fast, but he was able to get acceleration after the fact. So
I don't know who you would compare this one because he's decent. He's not bad. I'll take that back. I'll take him in the second or third.
You would actually waste a third on him?
I don't need a tight end, but so I got 2 monsters. So
actually, you know what? Let's push him out there. Hey, take him in the second round. That'll give us an extra player that shouldn't be there when we come up.
I agree with you. I don't think it's the height. And I think people probably like, wow, why are y'all saying that? It's the height. And he was 6'3", right?
Yeah.
And that run block was a B or an A. I could play him in a pro style offense. And I could fake, I could do a whole lot of play action. This is a spread tight end. Where he went to school with. Oklahoma State. Yep. There you go. Makes sense. He's spread offense. And now we got corners there at 6'4", 6'1". And I bet he don't got no. What is jumping? Solid good now. He can't jump with nobody. If that was solid good and he was 6'6", and I said, I'm throwing jump balls all day. But he's 6'3".
That'd be perfect for Cincinnati or Pittsburgh. They like to try to head tap people.
This one, he ain't head tapping nothing. Unless you got 5, 10, 5. Depending on what you got a slot.
Depending on what you got a linebacker too.
Yeah, well, see a lot of people. Well, we give him up too much. But yeah, I would tell you this in OG League, nah. He's a 4th round pick.
Yeah, I would go for the 4th for him.
Yes,
at the
he's a product. You can see maybe do he meet the requirements to go fullback?
Oh, let me see. No.
Yep, see? Ain't nothing you do with him. Uh, we might have to move him down.
All right, after
It's that.
boys, we got Ted Clinton, tight end, 6'5", 272, 21 years old. Physicals, decent to solid acceleration. Jumping, great to elite. Speed, great to elite. Strength, good to great. Awareness, A. Break tackle, B. Deep route, B. Stamina, B. Run block, A to C. Pass block, A to C. Now this one here could be
We
what we
might have
were
to move.
talking about. He's Mr. Let me just toss the ball up in the air and have him jump up and get it.
And he fit in every offense you want to run. What was his jumping great to elite? God, whenever you see great to elite and you got 6'5" tight end, what?
He's yeah, 6'5".
It's now he don't run out now. His agility good great, so he ain't gonna be out going. He can't run the tight end whip routes with him. He's not gonna be good with that. This is a straight vertical threat. He is where he go to school at Texas. Yep. He is I can see you running outs. None the tight end corner routes. I would not do that. If you do it, you gotta throw it high.
Yeah, I see him as
But
a red zone threat with that height, 6'5".
oof. He's another full house. Hey, he's another pistol. He's a pistol tight end too.
And then moving on to the last tight end that we have for the show, Joey Samuels. Let me see if I can find him real quick.
You're right after him.
Over here. Okay. He is 6'6", 265, 22 years old, from Arkansas. Physical, solid to good. Acceleration, change of direction, good to great. Jumping, solid to good. Speed, great to elite. Strength, decent to solid. Break tackle, C. Deep route, F. Pass block, A. Run block, B. Medium route, A. Oh, where's the short route at? Short route, B to D. This could be a good project for that type of receiver. You already got a run block and pass blocker off rip with a medium route.
He fits in every offense that you want to run. He just can't. He's not. You don't really want to put him in spread because that deep route help. So basically, what it's saying when y'all see it's for the route run. So you see him on like a corner on corner route, it's gonna be sloppy. He don't round it off. So he is, which is with me, I still throw it to him because he's 6'6".
Yep.
It just you can't throw it right when he like how a lot of you guys like to throw it. You like right when they come out of break, you cannot throw it. You don't have to let him get it because he don't round it off. You see him at everybody like, what are they doing? Or they getting jammed up. That's another secret for you guys. Y'all be getting mad when your receivers running to each other because they route running. You run the wrong route with them. I always look at what they're good at.
Yeah, I see this guy being a good pickup. Probably now him I would waste a 3rd round pick on.
Either you would.
Yeah, I would.
You know a stat that I wish they'll put in here for the tight ends, and everybody might think it's not a good one. It's release.
Yeah.
I would like to see what his release is. I think the dumbest one they got in here is pass block. I don't really care what if they can play. They can. Then hey, it'll be my second tight end. But he got good stats. That catching A to C, that's pretty good.
Yeah, if he
So you
gets a
just look at
B,
yeah, I think it might be a B. But no, and his catching traffic should be A at 6'6". B at the latest. If they make that a C, I give up on that. If they do that. His short route probably a C or a D. it probably the short route probably a B. His medium route's an A, and his deep route F. Yeah. So basically, they tell me he's fat and he can't get out. He can't run around. So his standing probably a C or a D.
Yeah, 265 is a lot of body weight to be moving out there. I see him more of a West Coast type of offense.
Yes, West Coast pro style. He's a Raven in real life. He should be a Raven.
Yeah, Raven, 49er, those type of teams that have basically the underneath type of throws. Colts, because you don't see the Colts stretching out the field. So
yeah, he's not a Dolphin.
Yeah, no,
I'm looking
no
at
way.
he's not a Dolphin. I see the KC one. I don't mind either.
Yeah, he lost Kelsey, so I could see him possibly going there. Probably a second round pick for him.
I would say this guy right here is a gem. And guys, he may be hidden. He got some good ones. But yeah, that's a gem right there. So I think what's called if we had to bump, I would bump Tag. What we got him at 4th?
Yeah, we got him at 4th.
I would bump Tag to 3rd, him to 4th, and what's it called to 5th.
Greg Bowens, 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a bad little setup there.
So look, go ahead.
What's your recap on all these players that we saw? Who would you go with the number 1 pick other than quarterback? If you had the opportunity to have top 3.
The freak at tight end.
Bolton Perry?
Yes.
My tight ends are on the block, ladies and gentlemen.
If we just look at offense, my top everybody we just talked about. Mine's the quarterbacks. Your tight end, Colton Perry is probably the gem. Branch is probably 3rd to me. I don't know. Them 2 tight ends are pretty good. But I will only go 1 with Colton. And I would go Carnell Tate, number 2. My top non-quarterback, my top players right now, top 3 are Colton Perry, Carnell Tate, and Branch. But I will also put Kelvin Easley in 3B. It may feel like a reach going up there, but I think that's a good reach.
My top 3 would be Perry, the tight end, Tate at wide receiver, and then Dylan Edwards, running back, at 3.
You can't go wrong with him. Yeah, I agree. You can't go wrong. Yeah.
Especially if there's a need at running back, I would easily take him hands down.
But I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'll go Perry, Tate, and Edwards. I think so too.
I just do it because of the height. Like the 5'10" doesn't cut it for me.
Yeah,
especially when you got these corners that are 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1". Like
it's. But I would tell you, it's some gems, and there's other people that you like. You look at them wide receiver room, which we probably once we get off here, we probably look more into a lot more. It's some gems, but you just gotta look. You gotta find. This is what we're recommending for you. Not telling y'all what to do, but like I said, find out what your scheme is. Figure out your scheme and go from there. Because like I said, some of these players do not, just because they got the high rank, don't mean they are there for you. I like Branch, the speed. He's a speedster, but it's so much you can do. You don't run a lot of jet sweeps and stuff like that. Like, you don't have you're not playing him in no West Coast offense, not playing him no pro style and stuff like that. That is a spread player. He is a spread. I'm getting the ball to him quick. You gotta run a lot of screens. You get what I'm saying? So people don't already know what to do with you if they see him in slot.
Yeah, so that concludes the broadcast for the top offensive rookies that we would select. Our top fives basically. Tomorrow we will be showcasing it tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we don't come back tomorrow. We come back.
Tomorrow we'll be back with the defensive side of the field and give you guys our top fives for those. But yeah, we're gonna be having a daily podcast every single day. Obviously, me and the Lion are gonna be on 3 times a week. We're having a podcast 7 days a week moving forward. New year, new goal, and that is max out all of our content that we can for you guys. Just because we appreciate your viewership, number one. Number two, the activity level you guys give us is bar none. You guys get these games played within 32 hours, sometimes 28 hours. So we want to reward you guys with everything that we possibly can. And doing these type of shows, I mean, it gets us more informative as well. So we're able to see, hey, oh crap, I didn't know that tight end was that. I mean, you saw my reaction when I seen those numbers. I was like, whoa, timeout, what? So I'm pretty sure the same happens with you guys when you guys hear us talk. Plus, you guys get to know us a little bit more. It's not like, okay, they're just in the internet. We don't know how they look. We don't know how they act. I mean, that's why we got the live cameras now. So all of our podcasts, all of our talk shows will have cameras in 2024. If for some reason you guys can't do a phone cam, then obviously the show's not going to be for you guys, but you're more than welcome to listen to it. Lion, thank you so much for your attendance today. I can't wait to see what this grows into. 3 days a week. It'll be fun as hell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the chemistry. Like I said, this was our first one, and we don't only get better. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah, all of our
We don't
screen
only get-
overlays are gonna get way better for sure.
yeah, we float like this was something we just decided to do at the blue and it worked. I like it. I think it was a good one. Y'all can let us know in the chat. I think it was good, and we don't keep up. We don't keep up more content, and we don't get it going.
Yep. So if you guys can do me a favor, share this video, hit the like button, hit the bell notification so you can be alerted whenever we go live. Like I said, we are going to be going live 7 days a week. So the timestamp, we're trying to get it, trying to get you guys a set time. Just like your favorite TV show, your favorite ESPN show. We want to be there too with that time slot. So give us about a week or two so we can get our time frame set up. And then we can have an actual TV show that starts at 1 p.m. and ends at 2 p.m. Every single day. Now, the next shows that we're going to have for the other 4 days that are available, that's going to be our Young Bucks section. What I mean by that is going to be the youth, the fountain of youth. So obviously, you got two old bucks over here, some OGs that are dropping the knowledge to you guys. And then we're going to take it the other perspective where the young kids come in and basically give us their knowledge. So you get the best of both worlds. Obviously, the younger kids got more tips and tricks than us OGs because we're set in our ways. But
Yeah,
I mean, we're learning from each other, right? That's what it's all about. It's about learning. It's about informative content, and that's what we're trying to get you guys to. So, thank you all for tuning in. It was double digits viewership that we had. Max views today were 17, so thank you guys for that. The chat went off the chain, so appreciate all the back and forth. But yeah, I hope you guys like the logo that we brought back from 2023, Madden 23. Or hold on, we're in 24 now, right? Madden 24.
yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you guys like the logo that made a comeback from Madden 23. We had that for a while. We kind of went away for it. We built our OGCFM brand, and so now that's our big market. And so now we have our logo that belongs to that brand, just like our partner league on Xbox, the NLG League. They are still partnered with us. Just that they had some issues with the website where somebody went down with a medical illness. But we're trying to get them back up and rolling. But yeah, if you guys have a PlayStation, want a league to join, NLG, they're always accepting applications. And I think they're trying to do the same thing that we're doing, where they're going to open up 2 leagues. So anybody here that has both systems that want to join a league just like ours, they do the same type of deal out there. Give him a holler. He's in our server. But without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in with us. Sorry for keeping you guys here for an hour and a half. Hope the show was wonderful for you. It was for me, at least.
Yes, sir.
And we'll catch you guys in the next episode tomorrow.